Hi there, my name is Dr. J. I'm a board-certified pediatric dentist over at Scripps Pediatric Dentistry, and today I'm going to share with you guys another common question that I get, and that is, Dr. J, what kind of flosser do you recommend? So we did visit Target and cleared out their floss aisle so that maybe we can run them through together today. We have some flossers that are advertised as kids flossers, while others that are not necessarily marketed for kids flossers. So I guess the first question is, do I see a huge difference between the kids ones versus the non-kids ones? Generally, not really. Okay, the kids ones, if they're colorful, they might be more exciting, so that's always nice. But other than that, floss is floss. Now, with the different types, I would say the common ones that are out there, we got your classic floss strings. Some of them are waxed, some of them are not, but amongst the floss strings, this happens to be my preferred flosser. Now, I use this for myself, and still this seems to be the most effective flosser, but this is very difficult to use for little kids. And so with my girls, this is not what we commonly can use because my hands are a little too big to get inside their tiny little mouth, especially when we start to get to the molars. So there are floss sticks that are out there. This particular one, again, it's not generally marketed for children. You can see that the good part of this is the part that you dispense of is a relatively smaller piece of plastic. So for my friends that like to be environmentally friendly, that might be a plus. But I do find keeping track of where my kids put their flosser to be quite a task. So I personally don't use this one for my kiddos. Now, the other, probably what I would say the most common flossers that my patient base utilizes at home and our parents give me the most positive feedback on are the flossers that look in some form or fashion like this, where they have the handle and then the floss that goes through. I used to like the gum product the most. It's the one that we actually use in the practice when kids come for their professional cleanings. But that product has actually very recently changed, and I don't find it to be as good as it used to be. But the considerations are this. First of all, it's the length of the floss itself. So some parents prefer smaller flossers, so not as lengthy. Others kind of like not to have to be as precise, so a wider floss helps them. There's also the thickness of the floss thread itself. I have found that the very, very thin strings tend to go down a little bit easier, but we also, if we aren't as careful in a tight contact when we're trying to go past it, it can jab into a child's gums a little bit more easily. In other words, we go in here and we're pushing, and then, whoa, the kid goes, ow! And then we feel like we harmed our kid, and then there we go, we don't have to floss them anymore. So my recommendation is, first and foremost, finding a string that works well in your hands. And it's usually the ones that are a little bit slightly thicker is what I found. Yes, it doesn't go down as easy, but we tend to have more control of it when it goes down, and it doesn't tend to jab their gums as easily. So I hope you find this video helpful. I do want to leave you with one little bit of information. We have seen that some of these products are coming out with fluoride-coated flossers. I haven't seen any data that suggests that the fluoride-coated flossers have done anything that's been more significant. So leave it to your discretion whether it's worth the an extra few cents or whatever it might be to get the fluoride-coated versions. Hope you found this video helpful, and if you have any questions or comments, please share those with us. And if there's any other videos you'd like us to make or any other questions you have, feel free to share. Happy to do those. Take care.